Warm welcome to my channel where I review items that I find beautiful and useful. And today I would like to unbox two handbags with you and review them together, see how they look, what are the first impressions, and also what fits inside. And before I do that, just a disclaimer, my reviews are always unsponsored and I have myself bought these bags and also other items that I review. So if you are interested in seeing more of honest, unfiltered reviews, please consider also subscribing. But now let's have a look at the bags that I have to review, and they will be two Verafied shoulder bags, one in cherry red color and another one more in zebra, so black and beige zebra print. So yeah, I'm very curious and let's have a look together. Let's have a look. It's just a plain box that arrived, as you can see, with a shipping label. And, so let's open it. Okay, so here you can see how it looks when I just open. There's a postcard saying that it's a slow fashion brand from New York. Sustainable brand with a bit of New York City edginess and things like that about cleaning and maintenance. And it says, choose well, make it last, buy less. I support. And here we see bags. Ta-da! Yeah, so simple packaging. And now let's see what's here inside. Yeah, this looks like the brown one. So there's a lot of packaging, as you can see. Wow, every detail is packed. Okay, so here it is, the beige brown one. This was a limited edition one. In brown calfskin. Very interesting one. It has this very unique texture and okay, interesting, you see on the paper that it seems to have dyed the paper. So probably these parts have transferred the color to the paper. Okay, that's a bit unusual. Wonder if it will have any color transfer to gloves then. Overall, first impression, I don't know, it doesn't have this very good quality scent that you usually have for very good leather quality. The dust bag, it's okay, it's a normal dust bag. The bag doesn't have any feet. There is something here, which I'm not sure. Let's see. Some kind of color transfer as well or so. No, maybe just something that goes away, like a bit of glue or so, I don't know. I'm not sure that I will want to keep it, so maybe I won't continue unwrapping it because there are some kind of weird stains here. But let's have a look at the second one, and it's exactly the same kind of packaging. Wow. And wow, this one is really cute. The color is a beautiful deep burgundy, like really cherry red. And although it also doesn't have like this premium leather scent, but it does feel nice, it's sturdy. It doesn't have any feet. And, let's just see how this open and close works. So there seems to be a magnetic clasp On the side there is a strap attached, a spacious compartment with a small pocket, another compartment here. To close it, one pulls like that. Okay, all right. Now I'm thinking if I really want to finish opening the second one, because I don't know, it kind of has this almost yellow beige tone here that I'm not sure that I like. Plus it did have that kind of color transfer on the paper, so no, I'm not very sure about the quality of it. But this beauty is for sure staying. Let's put the strap on and have a further look. And voila! So after all the considerations, I've kept the cherry red bag, and then I think it's time to have a look at what fits inside. One thing that I must mention before showing you what fits inside is to be extra careful with all these decorative buckles, this and this one. Why do I say decorative? This one has also a function to adjust the shoulder strap, but this one, consider it purely decorative, because opening and closing it can damage the very gentle leather on the strap. I think it can like cut open around the hole more than it should. So I haven't actually opened it, and I don't plan to do that. So just something if you want to preserve the pristine condition of the bag while you're wearing it, I wouldn't recommend to use this buckle. Well, I mean, there's no need to use it as it's more a decoration. So now let's have a look at what fits inside. As you can see, it's one compartment and one pocket here. And let's see, what can we fit in here? So if I start with a normal size phone, like the normal, well, kind of big, more or less like iPhone Plus, it fits. If I would like to take my Kindle with me, let's see if it would fit. It actually does. You see, it does even fit a Kindle. So your book reader of that kind of size would fit. Well, that I've put just out of curiosity, so you know, but I more often take a pouch with some necessities, like maybe a lipstick or things like that with me, so it does fit well, and there's space for more. So let's say Sun is in a soft pouch. They would fit if I wouldn't have a pouch, this kind of pouch. So let's say I remove it. So Sun is in a soft pouch then, and the phone there. Let's take a smaller, like kind of wallet, like a key pouch. Here I hold my keys, car keys, cards. Let's see. I can fit that as well on the side like that if sunnies are inside. I don't know, like a scrunchie or so. And that's pretty much it. And then we slide this part in and close the back. And it's not too heavy. So again, there's a phone, keys, pouch with cards and stuff. I also have sunnies in a soft pouch and the scrunchie. There's also a compartment or more like a pocket here on the back for some maybe like tickets or documents, or maybe like a card. So that's also convenient. And now if I open and show to you how it looks, what I've added, here you have it. There's also, of course, space for cards here if you would like to add them in directly into the bag and not in any wallet. That would save some space for maybe, I don't know, hand sanitizer, paper tissues or so, if you would prefer having that in your bag. Depending on what kind of sunnies you have, if they are big or small, you can of course also add your wallet like that inside and have it inside like that. What you wouldn't fit into the bag is of course something like a bottle of water or a big notebook, maybe a small notebook, or like Kindle and phone and some keys. So that's more or less it, what fits. I think it's enough for a bag of this size. It's also very structured. So yeah, it really meets my needs for a bag of this size. The color is so delicious. The leather feels really nice. It's shiny, it's soft, but also like structured. If that makes sense, like soft and structured. Overall, I think in person it looks just as good as in pictures, and the size and quality is just as I have expected for this cherry red bag. The zebra one I'm returning as well, it's not really what I've expected. Plus it had some of those markings on paper, which probably are natural considering that it's hair that was dyed, but somehow gave me a not so good feeling. So yeah, that one is going back. And this one is staying and is to be enjoyed. So thanks all for watching. I hope that this review was useful, and let me know in comments what you think about this bag, and also if this review was useful. If the review was indeed useful, you are very welcome to subscribe to my channel, and then see you in my other videos. And now I wish you a lovely day, and bye for now.